Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I am remaking a tumbler that was sent to me by one of my Patreon members. His name is Dale Wooten. He sent me this tumbler and asked if I could make a tutorial replicating it. So this is a rubber band tumbler. It's super cool, very unique. He put a water slide. It says, y'all realize I'm going to snap one day, right? So I love it. Really super cool. And I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to put my own little spin on it, but he sent me the tumbler and then he sent me a bag of rubber bands also. So I'm going to use these rubber bands. Like I said, I'm going to put my own little spin on it, but it's going to be a rubber band tumbler. So I am going to use a 20 ounce from Maker Flow Crafts. I'll put their link down in my description. Rubber bands can be, purchased anywhere, Walmart, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, anywhere probably. So what's really cool, I don't have to base paint, I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to slap these rubber bands on and then design it. So there's some in here that are really big, some that are really small. So I'm going to take the smallest ones and put them around the bottom since this is a tapered tumbler. And I'm also trying to make sure that they're not twisted. Everything is on there good and straight, which kind of is a challenge. Let's try this again. There we go. So I'm just going to keep this going until the entire tumbler is covered with these rubber bands. I'm going to try not to overlap them to make it any thicker than what I know it's already going to be, so it doesn't take 17 coats of epoxy. So now I got this covered, the next step is to cover it in epoxy until it is as smooth as I can possibly get it. So now this has like 3 coats of epoxy over it. I've decided I'm going to do a power wash, and I think it's going to be really cool. I haven't decided on a logo yet. Like I said, I don't want to directly copy my Patreon Dale, who sent me the original one that he made. So I'm going to try to think of something different, but like I said, yeah, 3 coats of epoxy. So now I'm going to do a power wash method, and I'll come back. Okay, so just to like razzle dazzle it up a little bit, I guess. I didn't want to do too much because I don't want to take away from the rubber band look, of course. But I forgot to mention, because I wasn't sure what color I was going to use, but I did end up going with coral from Rust-Oleum. Spray painted the bottom because, I mean, there's nothing down there. So now I have a nice little bald spot there. I could put a decal. I haven't completely decided what I'm going to do yet, so I guess I'll figure that out. But for now, I think I'm just going to epoxy over this, just another thin layer, and then I will think of a decal. Alright, so another thin coat of epoxy, and now it is decal day. I'm going to do something a little different to apply this decal than what I normally do. I'm super excited to show you guys about it. But before I do that, I want to take a short break and tell you guys about this video's sponsor. This week's sponsor is CIRKUL. If you guys have not heard of CIRKUL, they are absolutely amazing. All you do is you fill the CIRKUL bottles with water, just regular water, and then you have all of these different flavors. There's 40 different flavors of what they call sips. Sips are the cartridges that you put inside of your lid, and every cartridge is a different flavor, and it makes your water taste like that flavor. So you don't have to drink the boring water, but you can still stay hydrated. There's no calories, no sugar, no artificial dyes. I absolutely love CIRKUL. So CIRKUL sent me all of these different flavors to try, and I am going to try the raspberry tea just to show you guys what it looks like. I drink a lot of water while I'm out here in the shed, especially when I'm recording YouTube videos because I talk a lot and I get thirsty. So I'm just going to take my little cartridge, drop it down in there, and then screw the lid onto the CIRKUL bottle. Screw the cartridge onto the lid. And the coolest part about this is you can control how intense your flavor is. So there is an X, which means it's just plain water, or you can turn the dial all the way over to 9, which means your flavor is going to be super intense. I like to keep my flavor at about a 4. Open it up and you can attach the cap onto this little piece right here so it stays out of your face. Oh my god, and it tastes like raspberry tea. It is so, so good, and each cartridge has the equivalent of 6 22-ounce water bottles, so they last a really long time. Thank you so, so much, CIRKUL, for sending me all of this free stuff. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to try every single flavor. I'll make sure to drop a link down to CIRKUL down in the description. Make sure you check them out. You will absolutely love it. So now back to the decal. What I'm using to put the decal on, it's not water slide paper, it's not vinyl. It is clear sticker project paper. So this pretty much acts as clear water slide paper, but you don't have to seal it. You don't have to put it down in water. It's literally a clear sticker. So you're going to want to use it the same way as you would a clear water slide. This is all black, so it's going to show up on this really well. But if this were to be a all black tumbler, you would not be able to use the clear sticker paper. And you don't mirror it. You don't do any of the things that I do when I apply my clear water slide paper. I always mirror the image, put it face down. This is completely different. But I feel like it's going to save a lot of time. I don't have to use clear sealant, so that's cool. So I printed out my decal. I put this in my printer the same way I would water slide paper. I'm treating it exactly like water slide paper up until the point of applying it. So no sealing required. I'm going to cut it out. And then I'm going to cut around this black box too. This black box was just the Cricut's print to cut box, but for some reason my Cricut never registers the print to cut. It drives me insane. And now I am just peeling that back off, and just like with my water slides and my vinyl decals and everything, when I put them on, I like to stand my tumbler up and then get eye level with it, because that really helps me put my decals on straight. I'm actually going to add this back on, this little backing, because I want to cut little slits around it, and that's going to help me get it onto this like more curved surface. I did learn that playing around with them earlier, that it's a little difficult to get them flat when your tumbler is curved. Now if this was like a skinny straight, it would probably be a whole lot easier. Okay, now I'm going to stand it straight up, get eye level with it. Now that it's on, I am just flattening it out. So this actually turned out pretty cool. I think the clear sticker paper would probably be better for, like I said, skinny straight tumblers. When it comes to the curved tumblers like these, I think I prefer water slide. But that was a really cool thing. It could be a really nice alternative to water slides, but I think I personally just love working with water slides. So I'm going to put a couple coats of epoxy over this, and then it will be completely finished. I'll have the finished look on my Instagram, and stick around the last few seconds of this video. I'll have all of my different social media platforms listed. Before I go, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "The sun himself is weak when he first rises, and gathers strength and courage as the day gets on." That was said by Charles Dickens. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Also, before I go, if you're not a part of my Facebook group, make sure you go over there and check that out. I will be posting pictures of all 3 creators of the month that I have purchased from the last few months, and I'll post pictures of what they sent me and make sure to tag them. So definitely go check that out, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!